Don't place your happiness in someone else's hands, because once they're gone, so is your happiness. What? Check it out. Don't place your happiness in someone else's hands, because once they're gone, so is your happiness. You know, I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with being happy with a being, being happy with someone, but we put too much of ourselves into another being, and when we do that, we set ourselves up to be hurt, and other times crushed, and that's not a good feeling. Think about it. That person you gave your all, you relinquished yourself to, and then they just, let's just say they pass on, or let's just say they leave you. Man, that causes all types of other feelings and emotion that a lot of us have not taught ourselves properly how to deal with. Me, myself, I embrace the loss, and I'm serious when I tell you this. I embrace it because I done dealt with so much loss. I had to do something to cover myself so that I don't become a wreck. Man, don't think because dudes be tough that shit don't get to us. Shit get to us too. We just don't display it the way you queens display it. You know, society has taught the gods, the kings, us, that we got to stay tough at all times. So we don't wear our emotion on our sleeve like that. The ladies, you cry, you get it out, and you wear it like that. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because hell, probably if some of us let our shit out like that, we wouldn't start doing all this crazy shit that you got us out here doing, because we don't know how to properly control our emotions and our feelings. So when some of us do get our emotions and feelings involved and they don't know how to properly control it, you have niggas doing all this silly shit out here, you know, because they're not in control of what they're going through. Let me tell you something. Prime example of that, about how we be in unfamiliar waters. Let me give you a prime example. My man, Mike Tyson, my man, 100 grand. And I love Holyfield to death too. But let me tell you something. Mike Tyson had never got his ass whooped. And when he got that ass whooping, he couldn't take it. And what did he do? He bit Holyfield's ear off. Now, everybody started laughing about that, saying unsportsmanship. You don't know what you will do when you in unfamiliar territories. You don't know what you would do if you ain't never been through it. He ain't never took an ass whooping. And when he took that ass whooping, he lost his mind. He know how to deal with it. Unfamiliar territories will have you doing crazy shit. So I'm going to get back to the topic at hand. Is if you keep putting your all in somebody and then they leave you, man, you're going to crush yourself. You're going to be set up for all types of disappointment and heartache. I'm not saying don't love somebody. I'm not saying don't be in love with somebody. Because people, please don't misconstrue my words and twist them and fashion them to what you want them to be. That is not what I'm saying. I simply said what I said. I spoke on it because I got a lot of comments about that and questions about it. So I gave it to you how I see it. I can only give you what I go through, but that's my version. That's just like somebody see this, somebody else see that. They asking you your version. Do that necessarily make it so? No, that's my version. That's my reality, and I'm sharing it. I hope I touched on some things. Catch me at Fitted Snapback Thoughts or DavidMarrowJr.com. Got plenty more stuff to hit y'all with. Y'all have a great evening.